Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I thought I would do another birthday wish list video because my 25th birthday is coming up actually at the end of this month, so it's coming around really quickly, and I've just put together a list of things that I'm kind of looking to hopefully receive for my birthday. It's not like a crazy list, but a couple of them are like things that I need to replace other things, or just things that I just would like in general. I feel like I'm kind of getting to a point in my life now where I'm like just really trying to be content and learn contentment with what I have. We don't have like heaps of room to be able to store a lot of things, so I've tried to keep this list very short. I've written everything down on my phone, so without further ado, let's jump into this video. So this isn't going to be in like any particular order. I'm literally just going to go through it as I have written things down. So the first couple of things on this list actually are both books, so I'm going to talk about the series that I've written down first. And so the first thing I would like to receive for my 25th birthday is the Eden's book series. Now here in New Zealand we can only purchase this box set of books on Amazon because it is independently published, so our bookstores here don't stock it. If I don't receive this for my birthday, this will actually be something that I do purchase. But basically I have heard Rachel Catherine talk about this book series and I really want to give it a go. It's kind of like small town vibes. I think this lady who is in the police, I think, and she moves to this small town, and then she's like investigating a family who have found like a body on their property or something. So it seems really interesting. I'm actually going to look up the genre of it because I don't actually know off the top of my head. They are written by Devney Perry, so it says that it is a thriller and romance. So on my bookshelf I will probably put them in the thrillers because I do not have enough room on my romance shelf to be able to store them. The first book is called Indigo Ridge. I'll put little pictures here on the screen. The second book is called Juniper Hill. The third book is Garment Flats. The fourth book is called Jasper Vale, and then they do also have a little novella book that I also want to buy, which is called Christmas in Quincy. So Quincy is like the little small town that this takes place. Desperately want to get my hands on them. If you guys don't know and you haven't watched any of my videos before, I'm a massive bookworm. I always have been ever since I was little. I've loved my books. My husband is also a bookworm as well. But yeah, I honestly just want to read the series. And then the second book series kind of that I have put on here is the next 3 books in the Addicted to You / Calloway Sister series. Okay, sorry if I'm in a slightly different position. I actually just got up to grab the 2 books to show you guys. So yeah, this is the first book here, which is Addicted to You, and then this is the second book here, which is called Ricochet. So I've read this one. I haven't read this one yet, but I freaking love this series. So basically there's like 4 sisters, I believe, and each of the books tells like a different sister's perspective. So I think the first 3 or 4 books follow Lily and Lo, which are a couple kind of, and then like the other sisters have other books essentially. Lily is addicted to sex and Lo, who is the guy, is addicted to alcohol, and so they both come from like really rich families who wouldn't approve of their lifestyle if they knew about it, so they pretend to date. So it has like that fake dating trope so that they can hide each other's secrets, and that way they can like still keep up appearances and keep their family happy. So it follows like a very rich family, which is very interesting to me. See, I loved this, and it's a 10 book series, so that's why I've just written down the next 3 because I feel like that's reasonable. In the front they have the reading order as well, like the recommended reading order, because it is technically 2 series. So you have the Addicted series and then the Calloway Sister series, but they always recommend that you read it together. So the next 3 books that I would like to receive are Addicted for Now, Kiss the Sky, and Hot House Flower. Hopefully I can receive that so I can continue the series, but again, if I don't, I will end up buying them at some point because I do love the series. I love the characters. I love the way the books are written as well. Like, they're just really easy to fly through. The next thing I would like to receive is something a little bit more delicate, and that is the Karen Walker Runway Girl necklace. Always loved loved the look of this necklace. I wear like a lot of like silver jewelry, so I would love like a little sterling silver one. I love really like dainty small necklaces. Like if you've watched any of my vlogs, most of the time in those, like I'll wear like a little small dainty necklace, and that's very much my vibe. I have one that's like a little, it's kind of like a diamond lookalike thing on it. I wear that all the time, and then Phil recently got me one for our 1-year wedding anniversary, which is kind of like a honeycomb with like a little bee on it. So I switch between those two quite a bit, but it would just be nice to have another one just to throw into the mix. The next thing I would like to receive is probably the most expensive thing that I have put on this entire list, and that is because this is actually a need. Kind of. It is a need, but the brand isn't a need. But again, if I don't receive this, it will be something that Phil and I probably save up for, and that is a pink Smeg kettle. So up here in Auckland there is a shop that stocks the pink Smeg range, because Farmers, where you can buy like normal Smeg range things, they don't have pink. Yeah, I really want a pink one, because in our kitchen we currently have a white Smeg toaster and a black Smeg knife block, and the colors that we've got in our kitchen are kind of like black, white and pink, and like we just don't have a lot of pink that's actually on the bench. Like we have a little scales set that's like pink, and that's pretty much it, apart from like our actual like kitchen utensils and like bowls and plates and mugs and things and glasses, because we've got some of those that are pink, but like actual appliances we don't have that are pink. So I really would like a pink one to display on the bench, just so it can add a bit more color essentially to my kitchen bench, because it's very much, yeah, like black, white and like grey, because our microwave's grey, and we don't currently have a kettle. It has been one of those things that like we've wanted to buy for quite a long time, but because I really want a bougie one, and so I'm like wanting to save up for it. The next thing that I have written down on my list is just like a small everyday crossbody bag from Kate Spade. So Kate Spade are like a really good quality brand here in New Zealand. I think she's a New Zealand designer. Well, she used to be. I think she has passed away now, sadly. Shoes, bags, clothing, but I really love the bags. I found one of her bags in an op shop, which is kind of like a nappy bag, which I use at the moment as like an overnight bag, but when I have kids I will use it for like their nappy bag, so I'll bring that with me everywhere. But I've saved a couple on Facebook Marketplace, because I currently have a navy blue Michael Kors bag that I use all the time when I'm like going out shopping and things, but it has like a buckle crossbody strap, and two of the like holes for the buckles are broken, and I'm on the last one, and like the stitching on the side is like pulling to the point where if I stuffed too much in it, it could snap. And during Vlogmas it always makes me really nervous, because if I've got my camera in it that has quite a bit of weight and that strap breaks and my camera drops on the ground, it just causes me a lot of anxiety. So I really would just like one to replace that. Yeah, I'm kind of after like a black or a navy, because navy I obviously have at the moment with my Michael Kors one, and it goes with anything, but then I know black goes with anything as well. So I just want one that can fit my wallet, my phone, my camera, and maybe like my house keys. But I have quite like a long Coach wallet, like it's probably like that long, so I need one that can like fit the length of that and also fit my vlogging camera, which is a Canon G7X Mark II. Even Phil's like, you need a new bag. Anytime I get a cheap bag, it just breaks so quickly. The next thing I would really love to receive for my birthday is just a pair of brown, like kind of tall Ugg boot slippers. I really would like to get the Ugg brand, because I think they're an Australian brand, but all of the ones that I've seen have like Australian wool on the bottom, and Australia is not too far from us here in New Zealand, so it would be really nice to get a pair. There is a shop up here in Auckland that actually just reopened. They were closed for a while, but they've just reopened, and I've seen that they've had some in there, and I really would just like to get some of the like boot ones so that I can like tuck my pajama pants in. I could wear them when like Phil and I are doing like a late night Kmart run, or we always do our groceries at night, so like if we're doing our groceries like especially late one night, then I could just, yeah, wear those out or just wear them around the house. Currently have a couple of pairs of slippers. They're both little like slip-ons, but one of them is getting so thin to the point where like if they don't break this winter, I will probably have to throw them out at the end of this winter, and the other pair is a more like summery pair because they don't actually cover my feet. So I would just like a very nice classic pair of winter slippers, and I obviously want them to be warm as well because my feet get so cold. It would just be nice to have a nice pair of good quality slippers that are going to last me for a really long time. The next thing that I would love to receive, I've thought about buying a couple of times, and that is just a pale pink tracksuit set. So I tried on one in Glassons that I had seen on Instagram, but like I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I think because like the pants are like were a bit more flared, and I like my pajama pants and my sweatpants to be like cuffed. So I think Cotton On have some where they're cuffed on the end and then like the hoodie is like cropped, and I just think that is so cute. So I would love to receive, yeah, just like a tracksuit that has cuffed pink legs with a cropped pink hoodie. I think that would be so cute. I love my pinks. You guys know that if you've been here on my channel for a while, and again, if I don't receive this for my birthday, it probably will be something that I end up buying for the winter time as well. And it seems to be quite trendy at the moment. The next thing that I have put on my list is actually something that I've had before and been meaning to buy but just haven't got around to yet, so hence why I'm putting it on this list, and that is another one of the Britney Spears Fantasy Intense perfumes. So if you guys have watched my empties videos before on my channel, you guys would have seen that I have used up this perfume. I'm currently using another one by Britney Spears, which is the Radiance perfume. I have not stopped thinking about this Fantasy Intense perfume, and anytime I wore it, I would always get compliments and people telling me that I smell really good. So honestly, I just really want to have another one. I really love the scents from Britney Spears because they're really sweet, and I really love my sweet scents, and it just lasts all day. I know Farmers stock it here in New Zealand because that's where I bought my last one. The next thing that I have written down on my list is something that I just put on my wish lists every year, and that is vouchers. So as of right now, there's kind of really only like two places that I would love to receive vouchers for, and that is first and foremost Kmart. And I have a reason for this, and that is because I want to do like a lot of home projects around the house. I really want to organize the pantry, so I need to get containers. I heard that the Kmart ones with the white lids are really good and like actually seal your food, so I would love to buy a whole heap of those. And then I also want to organize our spare room closet here and get like containers and stuff for that, because it is getting to the point now where I'm like just shoving things in and shutting the door and hoping that nothing falls down. So those are kind of like the two areas of the house that I am like quite concerned about right now, and would love to receive a voucher to be able to do some of those projects. And then the only other place really, I didn't have this on my list, but the only other place that I would love to receive vouchers for at the moment is Whitcoulls. I feel like at the moment I'm pretty much only buying books. I'm just not really interested in much else, to be honest. Like I still go out op shopping and things and find things there, but I've got quite a lot of like clothing and makeup and things, and so like I'm just in a bit of a book buying phase as of right now. The next thing that I have written down on my list again is probably the second most expensive item after the Smeg toaster, and that is the Snapple snake boots from Merchant. So they're like a little ankle boot, and they are just so incredibly cute. I love the snake print. I love the heel. I have tried them on. They are super duper comfortable, and I used to have a pair of slides that I had from Kmart that were literally in this exact print, and I loved it, and I would wear them all the time, but I had to end up throwing out those slides because they just got really scruffy and gross, and then started giving me blisters because they were getting old. Merchant have all leather boots as well, so they're all super duper comfortable. Again, if I don't receive this for my birthday, I probably will end up going and purchasing them myself because I do freaking love these. The next thing on my list is actually a need, and that is that I would love to receive the more just like sterling silver jeweled jewelry for all of my piercings. So I have quite a lot of like piercings on my ears. I want to change these two to rings. Quite content with like this one in here, even though it's rose gold. I want to get a new nose ring because my nose ring is getting really gross. And then I want to change this to a diamond one or like a jeweled one. And then I bought this recently, this smaller rook bar, but I would like to get a jeweled one for there, and then like a little jeweled one for this conch as well, and maybe a little like jeweled one for my tragus here. So I have quite a lot of like piercings, but I really want to change them out to have like not just like a boring sterling silver stud thing. I want to just have them look really cute because I've got this like jeweled one in here, and I love the way that this looks, so I just want to replicate this in some of my other piercings essentially. So I would love to receive some good quality new piercing jewelry. I need to change them all, I need to clean them all, I need to just, yeah, refresh them and revamp them, I think. The next thing that I would love to receive is, again, something that I feel like is kind of like desperate for me, but it's quite like a privileged thing, and that is that I would love to have a voucher to get my hair done and my nails done. So I had my nails done when I went back to Hawke's Bay for my friend's wedding, and they are just like peeling off. Like, I have one on this nail, so I would love to get my nails redone. I love getting them done with a gel polish, and I always feel 10 times better when I have my nails done. I don't know what it is. I haven't really done a lot of research on nail places up here in Auckland either, so I need to get on that. And then I really want to get my hair done. I want to change up the color. It realistically needs a cut as well. Like, I haven't had it cut since like August last year, which is really bad, and I just, yeah, I want to do something different with my hair, so that would be a lovely birthday present to receive. Alrighty, and then we have one item left on my birthday wishlist video, and that is a bread maker. I would love to receive a bread maker so I can start trying to make my own bread at home, because like I feel like the supermarket ones, like, they're okay obviously, but I feel like they've been getting worse almost, and there's nothing quite the same as homemade bread. I would love to receive one. I know Kmart do them. I know that Farmers have like the Breville range, which is meant to be quite good. I just think it would be something fun. It's an appliance we don't have that I've always wanted, and so I thought I would just chuck it on my birthday wish list. So there we go, guys. That is everything that is on my birthday wish list for turning 25. So I feel like it's not really too crazy. There's like a little bit of variety, which is quite nice, but again, yeah, if I don't receive a lot of this stuff, I will end up going and purchasing them anyways. I really hope you guys enjoyed hearing what is on my wish list. I obviously don't expect to receive everything on this list. Even if I just receive a couple of things, I will be super duper grateful. But I like making these videos so that like it can give you guys some inspiration on things that you could get for other people as well, or maybe put on your birthday wish list or an anniversary wish list. So you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below in the description box. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye!